Hi guys, how's it going? How's it going? Say hi to Mickey. Mickey is bouncing away. We are hiding out in Mickey's room because this is where the air conditioner is. Well, this is where one of the air conditioners is. And because we've been outside twice, 3 times already for the morning, because Mickey loves being outside. But before I get into all of that, I gotta do something in my hair. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. This is Beverly Alexander, not on my soapbox. It's Monday, and the heat we've had intense heat for this is the fourth day. Let me see, Thursday, maybe 3 or 4 days. I don't even know anymore. But the heat zaps all your energy. But we braved the weather. We went outside, we took a walk, we went in the fields, and we went on the trail several times. But whoa, really, it's hot outside. So I'm tired. We didn't have any school today because it's hard to concentrate. So we're just trying to get through one moment at a time. So it's really a play day. Mickey's playing with all his toys. Because what else you going to do? How many times you going to go outside in this weather? The temperature is going to be excuse me. Nothing a little nap won't fix right now. The temperature, what time is it now? I have no idea what time it is now. The temperature is going to get as high as 114 degrees today. In Mickey's room, we have the fan and the air conditioner on to circulate the air. So what's up? I don't have anything. I have like 3 topics I want to talk to you about, but it's not going to happen today, guys. It ain't happening today at all. I just want to jump up in here and say we are here. We are here. How was your weekend? How was my weekend? Saturday was so hot. Saturday was hot. Friday was hot. Yeah, we've been in this heat wave for a minute. Saturday we kept a low profile. We didn't do a whole lot. And then Sunday, yesterday was Sunday? My gosh, it feels like it was so far away. Yesterday, excuse me. Oh. A nap is definitely in the forecast. Yesterday, what did I do? I worshiped at King's, and then I went to worship at the Olympia Church of Christ yesterday, which was nice. Look at how tall Mickey's getting. Look at him on his little on his little dog. He's certainly outgrowing that. I think he had another growth spurt. That's what I think that is. I am yawning. Excuse me. Whoa, I'm really yawning here. I can't even concentrate. What am I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. Sunday, I worship at Olympia Church of Christ. We had Bible class and a worship service. That was pretty cool. Any opportunity to worship, I'm down. Because worship means everything to me, and it does everything for me. So that's what yesterday was about. And then we couldn't do a whole lot because it was so hot. Yeah, so we went out and we came back in, and we just head out from the heat. But we still hanging in there. Mickey and I we rocking. Yesterday we went to, like I said, and we just walked around, and Mickey got to pick his daffodils because he is a daffodil kind of kid. He loves his pretty flowers. Mickey, you love your pretty flowers? Mickey love your pretty flowers? Mickey love his pretty flowers. You guys don't understand. When it comes to pretty flowers, Mickey don't play. Alright? So I had to make sure that we go where he can get his pretty flowers, and then all is well with the world. If he could smell all those daffodils, he would. And daffodils don't smell good, but he like he loves his daffodils. I'm not sure if he's smelling it, but he just loves it. He don't care so much about the other prettier flowers, but the daffodils, yeah, those are his thing. You know, I guess he loves it because there's so many of them. You know, excuse me. I am really yawning here, guys. What is going to happen to me? So that's what happened. You know, we've been having really lazy days. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are not in a heat wave. What's up? Something exciting is happening. My friend Vanessa, who used to be my supervisor, my immediate supervisor, she is coming for a visit. So I am happy about that. I get to just shoot the breeze with her, you know. When I was in Brooklyn, you know, we used to really, she used to drive me to and from the job, and we used to just worship together and just, you know, it was really wonderful, you know. So I'm looking forward to seeing her and getting some adult stimulation and laughing at silliness like we normally do. You know, just a change of pace. So I'm excited about that. You know, she's a good friend. She really is, and I appreciate her a lot, and I appreciate her effort. You know, because a lot of people say they'll do a lot of things, and you know, they mean it at the time, and then you know, that's it. Oh, I look good. I look good in this light. Wait a minute. Nana Beth's looking all right. Hi, Mickey. Mick. Let's see how you're looking in this light. Ooh, Mickey, this light favors you. My goodness. This light favors you. Can you say hi to the peoples, Mickey? Can you say hi to the peoples? Huh? Mick. Oh, my. Oh, my. Peoples, I'm sorry. Mick is not saying anything. Are you ready to say hi to the peoples? He's smiling. Can you say hi to the peoples? He's smiling though. Oh, you gonna say hi to the people? Say hi, peoples. You know the peoples want to hear from you. They don't care about me. You know, he's smiling. He's good. Mick is good. Mick is good. Excuse me. If I stop yawning, that would be good. What's going on? I haven't been able to practice my clutch as I should have. You know, but I need to get my clutch because the car is insured and everything is ready to rock and roll. You know, but you know, a few more. If the heat gets back normal, I'm gonna definitely try to bust it out because my girl is gonna be in town soon, and I need to get myself together. So hopefully tomorrow I can really get all the thing on and get on the streets and get my bearings about me. So we'll see. I got 3 days to get my confidence with my clutch. So tomorrow I'm gonna focus a lot on that and really try to knock it out tomorrow. Hopefully Charles can say, "Bev, yeah, you ready to go?" Yeah, right now he's not. Yeah, you know. But I'm feeling. I'm more aware of it, you know. I just gotta focus more on the changing of the gears while the car is moving, which is new because you don't have to do that when you have an automatic. You just and go your way, you know. So that's what I have. I really don't have anything pressing to talk about, but there is something I wanna I want to just touch on a little bit, and I want to touch on it a little bit because more and more I'm finding it to be necessary in life. You know, it's important. It's important that boundaries. Boundaries is not a bad word at all. Why does boundary has a bad connotation about it? Whenever you hear the word boundaries, people tend to think it's aimed towards them, you know, um, and people tend to take that personal. But, just like how our kids need to have boundaries, so they don't go over what's expected, and boundaries are good so they don't get hurt, and that goes for, how you interact with your children also, because I have grown kids, and yes, we are definitely friends. We are definitely friends. But there's certain line that is never going to be crossed. Because it shouldn't. Because, I will always be the parent and they will always be the child. That will never change in 150,000 years. So that boundary has to be there, and it's there automatically, and I don't ever want that boundary to move. We can laugh and talk and hang out, and I enjoy my kids to the fullest, and we could talk nonsense. You hear me? We laugh at each other like nobody's business. And we done, But I would never take it so far to ever forget that I am the parent in the relationship. And call it old-fashioned if you want. I don't think it's old-fashioned at all. I think it's very necessary, that respect and remains in place. And even though you're free to talk to me about everything and anything, the approach has to be respectful. Here's Mickey. Now you ready to say hi? Siobhan cut a few pieces of his hair off, so now he's looking like a 3-year-old. Still have a couple months before he's 3. But the big boyness is showing up. Yes, we talk about boundaries. So when we talk about boundaries, people tend to take that stuff personal, and then boundaries is good for the person who is setting the boundaries also, because the person who's setting the boundaries, I think, is also a protection for both parties, for the party who's setting the boundaries and for the others who the boundaries is being in place. Boundaries are really always for the individual, and because certain things that they wouldn't allow, they wouldn't accept, it doesn't, whatever it is, we all should have some boundaries. I mean, those who don't have boundaries, that's when things get really iffy. That's when misunderstanding take place, hurt feelings take place, and as long as you're in a relationship, you have to have boundaries, because we can get so comfortable, and then boundaries are not always something you're gonna agree with or you're gonna like, and sometimes we are allowed to set boundaries how we want, whether it suits the other person or not. It's your prerogative how you deal with those boundaries, and that's up to you. I wish when I was growing up I was able to set some boundaries, because nobody never talked to me about setting boundaries, and so I suffered a lot. With other people just using me, because I didn't know anything about setting boundaries, and because I want to be loved so much. I took a lot of nonsense, you know. But we should teach our kids how to set boundaries because, it helps us, one, to be aware of to have self-aware of our tolerance, self-aware of our needs, self-aware of what's gonna what's gonna uh what's gonna hurt us, what's gonna help us, you know. Because I remember growing up, I didn't know anything about setting boundaries. It was like if my life belonged to anybody and everybody, and that builds resentment, and then setting boundaries tell others how you won't be treated, I'm not gonna be treated this way, and it's not because of you per se, it's because I know I've done that before. I know how it makes me feel, and I don't like it, you know. So you can't take somebody's boundaries as, you can't take that stuff personal because you don't have any control over that. The only control you have is how you be careful you don't squeeze your finger there, papi. The only control you have is how you choose to live your life, However somebody else chooses to live their life, that's none. You don't have any control over that. You what can I say? Accept it or not? I don't even think it's about accepting it. It's about, yeah, it doesn't really have anything to do with you per se, It doesn't really have anything with you. You don't have any say about the boundaries somebody set. I mean, what are you gonna say? That hurts me. I don't like it. You know, it really doesn't have anything to do with you per se. And I know people may not agree with that, but because remember, when a person sets the boundaries, they too have to deal with the fallout of the boundaries that they set also. You just have to make sure that you don't react based on their boundaries. You just go be you, and you have your own boundaries too. Yes, have your boundaries. That's why, we talk about kids not being overstimulated. Know when a kid is hungry, when a kid is tired, when a kid is overstimulated, because, you have to watch those, because if you don't watch those, that child can really hurt themselves or hurt the whole entire family. Those are boundaries that you set for the child. The child can't do it for themselves, so you have to do it for the child. So why is it so difficult, for you as an adult to have boundaries? No, that's a good thing. It's a good thing because it really helps with relationships. Because imagine you don't have any boundaries and somebody's just running amok in your life. I used to live like that. Oh my gosh, just the thought of it right now give me the heebie-jeebies. I live a lot of my married life like that also, because I think that, I'm a wife to this person, and so, I'm his and he's mine. But you can't give yourself away like that, because you're giving too much power to this person. But as I learn better, I do better. So boundaries are not a bad thing, it's not a bad thing, People can set whatever boundaries they want for themselves. It doesn't have anything to do with you, Some of the boundaries might make you feel, excluded. Some of the boundaries might make you feel unneeded, or whatever the case is. Sort that out, but the boundaries that the person set, if that's good for them, then you have to make sure it's good for you also. You don't have to like it or agree with it, but it's their prerogative, it's their choice to set that boundary. So boundaries are not a bad thing. They're not a bad thing at all. Not at all. And those of you who don't have boundaries, anybody don't have set boundaries in relationship, hit me back. I want to know how that's working for you. I want to know how that's working for you if you don't have any set boundaries, because if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. There have to be some lines that you won't cross. There have to be some things that you won't accept. So if you don't have any boundaries in your relationship, if you have that type of relationship where there's no boundaries at all, hit me back. I want to hear about it. I want to hear how it's working. Is it necessary? How did that come about? Was that an agreement with you and the person you're in relationship with? Hit me back. Hit me back. And I think what happens, because one of the things that happens when there are no boundaries, we tend to take unnecessary nonsense. And this is not just romantic relations. I don't want all relationships. No. We tend to take unnecessary nonsense because we think because there's love, you're inside, honey. Because you think because you're in love and you love this person, the person's gonna reciprocate for you the same way. But that person may not have your capacity to love and to understand like you do. That person may have different values, there's a whole lot of things why in relationships, one is different for one individual than it is for another. So if you in any relationship where there are no boundaries, let me know, because I can't wait to hear it. And the other question is, why does the word boundary, why do we take offense to the word boundaries? People take offense to the word boundaries, Yeah, so that's what I have. Boundaries kids need in their relationship for their own well-being. We need to have boundaries for our own selves also, as far as, what line we won't cross for ourselves. What are some things we won't do for ourselves? Especially when we made poor decision and we get the results and we say, I would never ever do that again. That's a boundary. That's a boundary. So we don't talk about it. So when we hear it, it's like, what? We always think it's done towards us. But anyway, that's my take on that. I wasn't even going to talk about that, but hey, it comes up. So if you're in any relationship where there are no boundaries, hit me back. Are there unfair boundaries? To who? Right? To who? To who are those boundaries unfair? I mean, if a person want to set the most absurd boundaries for them, who is it unfair to? So I don't know. The only thing you can manage is your behaviors, and I think that's what the focus need to be. If the relationship and if you're in a relationship and this person have what seem to be unfair boundaries, there's definitely a conversation can be had. And if you can't live with the boundaries, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to live with the boundaries if you can't live with the boundaries. You can set those boundaries too. I won't live in a relationship where I can't live with boundaries. That's good too. Yeah. So that's all I got. I hope you guys are being kind out there. I hope your families are good. You guys see I'm struggling today, but at least I'm still on here trying to make a video, trying to keep it real. Last week was a big struggle for me. Just twisted. It was a twisted week. But in all things, I'm giving God the glory. I finished up strong. Excuse me. I started this week on the right foot with God. So I'm batting 1,000 already Monday. I hope you guys are feeling fine. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are progressing, in your purpose. I hope you're being kind. That's all I got, man. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. Not today. Not today. So listen, rock with the sister. This is my 140th video. Check out what I gotta do. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Subscribe to what the sister is trying to do. Go over to YouTube and like the video. Give a comment. Put your notification bell on. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. And I pray that you continue to have a really, really good day. I'll talk to you soon. There's nothing but love. You know, if you keep rocking with me, I'll keep rocking with you. And I pray that everybody's doing blessed, man. Pray everybody's doing blessed. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. I love you to bits and pieces. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.